Hello, welcome back to Little Malayan channel. Today's video is the second part of Floria's experience as a teacher, wife, and mother. Today I'm going to ask her questions about her experience as a mother and how she adapted to raising her son in Japan as a foreigner. So Floria, what was the hardest part of your experience raising your son in Japan?
I think the hardest part was when my son was sick.
Okay.
So I had to take him to the doctors, but you know that the Japanese doctors here, they hardly speak English. So usually I had to take him alone.
Just by yourself?
By myself, because my husband is working. So yeah, there's nobody to do translation. Yeah, the doctors are basically very kind, but I couldn't understand the in detail like what was wrong with him. Yeah, so that was difficult. So there was once my son had to do an operation in the hospital, and so that was tough. Like being alone there all by myself. Okay, but luckily some of my foreigner friends came to the hospital on the day that he had to do the operation, and we kind of talked and chat a lot that I completely forgot about the operation.
You must relieve.
Yes, right. And then like the operation was over and it was successful. And yeah, and the doctors and nurses were very kind in the hospital. So that it was difficult about the medical part, but Japanese doctors and staff tried to help. So I felt we could get over it.
Are there any other problems?
Yes, and also like when he was in elementary school, I felt like I had to do things the Japanese way.
Okay.
So like you know like all the kids like do a sport in elementary school. So I decided to let him play soccer. So it was like a soccer club of the area that we live.
Yeah.
So
I understand.
yeah. So it's not like a team, like professional team, just family soccer. So the mothers had to do many things when when your son is like playing, and so I remember like it was very cold in winter, and but there was a soccer match, and I was the like otoma, right? Okay. So it was like waiting outside in the cold for a few hours. And I think because I came from Singapore, which is a hot country, so I was freezing, really freezing. Like,
oh yeah, you said the winter was very like tough to adapt.
Yeah, so yeah, my hands were cold, my feet were cold, yeah. And so I really hated the otoma in the winter. And there were some events that mothers had to do for the team to, like Christmas party and what is it, like the Hatsukeri?
Yeah, in the January
Right.
event, right?
Yeah, the first event of January. So that was also like a lot of things to do and prepare.
Yeah, mother takes turns to take care of this.
So we don't have that kind of thing in Singapore. Mainly the kids join a sports club, and then like the coach, they will do everything by themselves.
Okay, so mother don't help.
Yeah. So the mother's involvement in the kids' activities, it's like in Japan, it's like kind of overwhelming.
Agree, yeah.
Like if you are not going to do, it's very hard to join such a sports club in Japan. Yeah.
Okay. So how was your son's school, like in elementary school or junior high school?
Okay, so when he was in not junior high school, sorry, when he was in elementary school, the kids around him all started like going to juku.
In elementary school?
Yes. So I also felt the pressure, like, do I have to send my kids my son to the juku too. Yeah, so I asked around, and then I realized that there were different kind of juku.
Different kind of juku.
Yeah, so the juku that prepare you for the public school, public junior high school, and the juku that prepare you to take the exam of the private
junior high school.
So by accident, I sent him to the juku that prepare him for the private examination to enter junior high school.
You didn't know about that?
So I didn't know, and I thought that my neighbor sent her son to that juku, so I just sent him to the same one.
Okay.
Then I realized that it's not, it's a different kind of juku. Okay, but then I asked around, and many people talk about the 1910 in the junior high school, and I couldn't understand.
So that kind of system that don't exist in Singapore?
No. Everything is based on your test results in the elementary school. So we don't have that kind of system. Like you get some points for participation in sports, in the arts, in music or something. So I wasn't confident that I could make my son listen to me.
In terms of 1910.
Yeah, because 13 and 14 is the growing up stage, and maybe the boys will rebel against the parents.
About attitude.
Yeah, about the attitude. So I thought that then maybe he should just get into the private school,
so that you don't have to worry about him for 6 years.
Right. Yes. So, but so fortunately he passed a private school. It's not the high level one, but it was a good decision because I didn't have to worry about his study, and basically he started to change from the end of junior high school first grade. He started to plan and study by himself.
What happened?
He was influenced by his friend. So I'm not sure the private school environment is better because the friends around him they all study harder. So he kind of got influenced by them. And then he started to change and he started to study.
So you didn't say him to let him study or do your homework? You didn't say that kind of
things? No, basically no. He kind of knew by himself what he had to do.
That's good.
Yeah, so I was lucky, I think, but not all the parents are like me, many of them had to worry about their kids. So fortunately he could pass one of the top university in Japan. And so I thought the decision to send him to a private school was good.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, so maybe a lot of viewers are interested in the difference of systems, education system in Japan and Singapore. So can you tell about that?
So let's make a video about the differences of the Singapore education system and the Japanese one in the next video.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
I thank you for watching.